exactly what did happen.
The survivors left without memories. In the aftermath, a new society has formed.
I perform a much-needed job here in the city of amnesia.
In Paradigm City, the rich close themselves into giant domes, while the poor must live without protection. But one man stands for something more, and he does it in serious style.
As a professional, I just try to do my best.
His name is Roger Smith, the negotiator.
Goes against my principles, but I don't have a choice.
His allies, an android, a butler, and Big O. It's showtime! When they start a job, they always see it through.
Rest in peace! Bye-bye.
Seriously, part of growth is just being able to understand and change your beliefs and realize that your worldview about something is wrong. Because it's not easy for anybody to do. It's not, you live your whole life believing one thing, and then it gets debunked somehow, and then to be able to change your belief system, it's like, you know, it's okay to say you're wrong. In fact, the most masculine thing a man could do is accept that they don't understand everything. That, you know. I'm just practicing with Paul. Just for competitive play, I think I'll be playing Paul. I just picked the Bandit Keith one.
Get ready for the
But
next
anyways,
round.
I just lost my train of thought. But yes, I think the most important thing in life any man can actually do is be able to change their belief system once they find out they're wrong about something. We're not always right about something, and that's the thing people don't like. I think that's why a lot of people don't like me now, because I change how I believe. Yeah, there's a long time ago I was ignorant and I believed almost the same thing as everybody else does. But, you know, life has shown me. Life has been my teacher. In fact, my greatest sensei is not the people that train me in the gym. It's not the people that, you know, I went under the apprenticeship with. You know, it's not my teachers. It's not any martial arts instructors or driving instructor or my boss at work. It's life. Life is my greatest teacher. Life is what taught me. And when things go wrong in your life, that means you need to have a change in your belief system. That's all that means. You need to have a change in your belief system. Take the criticism and accept that the reason why things ain't working in your life is because you limit yourself to a belief that it's been, you know, wrong. And for people that are religious, God will reward you for accepting that the thing you thought about the world isn't what you think it is. You can only get blessings from God when you accept that, you know, you accept that your worldview is mostly the reason why your life turns out the way it is. You know, your mindset is the core factor of why you live and make the decisions you make. You know, and to be honest, it also doesn't include just, you know, switching to one side of the same corrupt bird either. It's just accepting the fact that, let's be honest, they both got it. Every religion, every political idealism is inherently wrong. It's been twisted to, you know, to use as a tool of, you know, the tool of control to make powerful people more rich. It's easy to grip. It's easy to do. You can take something out of context severely to people that don't know what you're talking about and make it sound like it's bad. It's not too hard to grip. And I think years ago I actually did that kind of grip. I feel ashamed of myself. But I'm going to make it right by telling people the truth that, you know, it's okay to grow and change your belief system. Your belief system isn't you. You aren't your belief system. You are you. You can always change. It's like what Bruce Lee says. Bruce Lee says, be like water. You know? Be able to change once the world needs you to change. Once the universe needs you to change, be able to change. Be able to change into the man you know that the universe needs you to be. And to start with that is changing how you view things. And also take responsibility for why your life turns out the way it is. You know?
Strongest in the universe.
I feel ashamed of my previous work. I feel ashamed when I gripped in and said Silent Hill 2 remake was world trash, or at least alluded to it, but then come later on to find out I actually like it. Because I don't know, I gave it a try. That's how you change your core beliefs. You go out there and expose yourself to more stuff. That's why people should be outdoors and not be online communities. I think people need to go outdoors and see. And see and explore a lot. Right, you're just do nothing but block. I just do grabs here. You're gonna do nothing but block. Okay. I was gonna use speed.
Don't worry, win. I'll win for you.
Like that. But anyways, yeah.
Get ready for the next
It just
battle.
goes to show that you know, most people don't understand how things work. Oh, she looks like the girl from Southwest.
Round one. Fight.
Until you go and experience stuff yourself. That's why people should be getting outdoors and cooking online all the time. And even I'm not saying I'm above anybody else. I just think once you go out there in the world, you realize that your limiting beliefs is what's stopping you from doing anything.
Round two. Fight.
Like why I'm using Paul for my competitive, because a pro pointed out that I play better as Paul. It's as simple as that. Once you're exposed to a truth that's uncomfortable, then nothing can stop it. Truth will always be uncomfortable. Realistically, I am less than 6 feet. I'm not on the 6-figure tax bracket. I know that. All those sexy, big-ass goth girls, you know, holding a play of crapper dreams, they only exist in my mind. It doesn't exist in reality. I can accept that.
Round one.
And I can accept that I probably should not try to go pro fighting. I can accept this. That's reality. Reality is uncomfortable. Like, I started my channel based off of Final Fantasy theories and original. But realistically, my community, even though sometimes they can be wrong, sometimes they're right about it. It wasn't getting nowhere. You know, because people grow and want to do other things. That's fine. That's good. That's the, you know, part of growth is changing. And when people say if you change, you've lost what makes you you. No, you didn't. You just improved yourself. It's like, here's the thing. Let's put it this way. If you stay at the same job for 15 years and you can get a better job, then you're never going to find growth in anywhere. Or at least, if you're going to stay in the same job, you should try and move up to a much higher position. Of course, make sure that the pay is better. You know, I wouldn't do it with customer service, because customer service only get like a 45-cent raise at being a manager than normal. It's not very much. And more responsibility. But it's like that stuff. It's like you have to stay at the same job the rest of your entire life. I mean, you're not going to go to college all the time. And at some point, you got to graduate college. Even if you're older and you're coming back to college, at some point, You graduate permanently. You don't stay there. That's why I'm telling people like the why I've changed my views and stuff, because reality's opened my mind and shown me how much I got to learn. Okay, I'm fixing that. Enough of my philosophical mumbo jumbo. It's costing me interest. So it's just like, it's explaining why I feel the way I do. Because I've seen things, I've seen real stuff. And everybody likes it when you're cool and stupid, because you're easy to get along with when you're dumb. You're easy to get along with if you're drunk or high. Why do you think you make more friends when you're drunk or high? Because they like it when you're dumb. When you're thinking all the time, when you're constantly thinking, they don't like that shit. People want to do the same stuff that they're doing. And I refuse to do that. I refuse to do that shit. I'm gonna grow. Yeah, it'll take me out of my comfort zone, but I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna be different. That's my goal. It's one of my goals in life, to be different than I used to. To change over to a new version of me that I could be. And I said I didn't do no clubs and stuff like that, because in my early 20s I did. And you know what's funny? Now, since I don't do the nice stuff no more in my 30s, I have no police stopping me and harassing me. The only time I got a ticket is because I made a blunder on my end about my car tires and fixed that. But other than that, I haven't had no cops stopping me. It's proof that changing your outlook on life is actually where you need to be.